ever happened to you?
Okay. Invalid card.
Yes!
Next.
I'd like access to my safety deposit box.
Okay, name please.
Donovan Shorter.
I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna need your social security number.
I don't have that on hand.
Get out.
Yes! Yes!
Good morning. We are Life Alert version 2. Our purpose today is to bring Chase Bank the technology of the future.
Using our biometric scans, we aim to secure the safety of Chase Bank customers.
With our biometric systems, we will provide you with a gait scan, a retinal scan, and ear print scan. All of our systems have over a 95% chance of accuracy under normal circumstances. You may remember the gait scan from the hit movie Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. The gait scan involves the account holder walk through a tunnel that has over 1,000 sensors that detect a way a person may walk. We'll compare this information with the info they have stored on file of their walking pattern, and if there's any inconsistencies, we'll know that that person is not the account holder. The system detects the length of the stride, the amount of weight put on each foot, and the movement of the arms. In recent years, the retinal scan has also become a very common practice because of its accuracy and reliability. The client will place their eye in front of the scanner, and it will detect the patterns of blood vessels in their eyes. An ear print scan is probably one of the more uncommon but highly accurate form of biometrics. This form of biometric decides and detects the unique shape of an ear by having the client place their ear on a scanner and the computer using the oils and waxes that form the outline to compare it with the form on file.
The gait scan is an innovative diagnostic tool and digital casting device that allows practitioners to analyze patient biomechanics. The gait scan pressure mat scans the stance phase of gait at 150 images per second. It basically scans the position of your feet. The machine that we will be using is a walkway, which captures accurate kinetic, timing, and physical measurements. The walkway gait analysis system provides objective information on force and plantar pressure, plus temporal and spatial parameters for a complete gait analysis. The system works as an automated calculation of an array of gait parameters, which are step and gait time, distance, velocity, and cadence. It captures multiple sequential footsteps for gait and foot function analysis. Then the machine automatically detects foot strikes with labels for left or right and number stances from first to last. Lastly, the foot segmentation aids in calculating toe in or toe out angle compared to the line of progression. The machine provides individual data for the left and right foot in regards to the gait cycle, step stride parameters, and symmetry scores. The modular design allows you to choose a system sensing area and sensor resolution. Some benefits of using the gait scanner would be that it would save time from having to give your information to prove your identity to the bank rather than just the machine receiving your data when you walk in and certifying you. Due to the fact that nobody walks the same way, the gait scanner will recognize only the way you walk. The gait scanner would not recognize an individual who is mimicking the pattern of another person's steps, as it recognizes extremely specific physical measurements. It would be near impossible and most unlikely to have somebody with the same physical measurements as another human being. The only disadvantage would be that it does not work for the disabled. Using the gait walkway, there would be little to no chance of false recognition.
The next biometric scan is the retinal scan. The retinal scan will be presented inside of the ATM. A retinal scan is a biometric technique that uses patterns in blood vessels to identify the person. Because of the variety of complex webbing of the blood vessels in the eye, every person would have their own unique identity based on their eye alone. A retinal scan is performed by casting an unperceived beam of low-energy infrared light into a person's eye as they look through the scanner's eyepiece. This beam of light traces a standardized path into the retina. Because retinal blood vessels absorb light more readily than the surrounding tissue, the amount of reflection varies during the scan. The pattern of variation is digitized and stored in a database. Due to its unique and unchanging nature, the retina appears to be the most precise and reliable biometric aside from DNA. Retinal scanners have already been picked up by several government agencies such as the FBI, CIA, and NASA. In recent years, it has become more commercially popular, such as in prisons and prevention of welfare fraud. Using retinal scanning at ATMs will ensure the accuracy of identity for Chase clients. Using retinal scans, there will be an extremely low rate of false positives. Throughout a person's life, the blood vessels in their eye will be unchanged. The only flaw about the retinal scan is that the changing patterns of blood vessels in the eye due to diabetes or other diseases.
Ear prints are more common in Europe than America, but they have been proven successful in the fight against identity theft and fraud. But in Europe, they use this method specifically for forensic analysis, and it has been used in legal proceedings because it is near impossible to manipulate an ear print. An ear print analysis works by a person pressing their ear against the scanner, and the wax and skin oils left behind form an ear print. Then a machine takes note on the anatomical positions of specific portions of the ear and compare it to ear prints on file. This process can also be taken under sterile conditions for more valuable accounts or safety deposit boxes. Ear prints are a simpler form of biometrics than blood type or urine samples because they do not require the account holder to puncture their skin or to step out of the room. According to Wired, ear prints use a shape-finding algorithm that has a 99.6% accuracy rate, and a person's ear print is formed when they are born and does not change except for the earlobe. Therefore, it is a life-lasting biometric. The only disadvantage of the ear print occurs when the account holder has something obstructing our vision of their ear, like their hair or an earring. But nowadays, ear prints are being used as biometrics on smartphones because they are cheap and accurate, which is what you will get with us. The only way to circumvent our system would be to cut the other person's ear off, which most likely will not happen. Therefore, ear prints are an excellent form of biometrics because of their low price, accuracy, and easy access.
You're the best around. Nothing's going